Hello and welcome to our latest Gemini Rogues video. Top 5 Tier 6 heavy tanks chosen by the community. So don't blame us on the order, it was chosen for us. So anyway, number 3, M6 heavy tank American. Go on Killers 05, tell us something about it.
Right, US decided in the late 30s that they wanted some kind of heavy tank. They looked at what were happening in Europe, they saw that what everybody was building, and they decided they needed something with a bit more armour to break through fortresses.
But they had the Sherman.
Yeah, they had no armour.
Okay.
So they decided whether they need to build an heavy tank. So they started developing the T1 Heavy.
Okay.
And it kind of developed on towards the M6, and then they kind of had so many problems with it. They started building some, they had 3 different transmissions in it.
Okay.
So they could never figure out the correct thing of what they actually wanted to do with it. It was designed to have a 76mm gun fitted.
Yeah.
But again, this are only slightly more powerful than what they'd already got on the M4.
Yeah.
So they ended up with a tank with slightly more armour, with slightly more powerful gun, and a load extra weight and massive silhouette. So they were no better off. So they decided, like, this is not really beneficial. It's not really worth doing.
So there's prototypes then?
Yeah, they build some. But what they decided is, we're just going to stick with Sherman. We're going to stick a load of armour on Sherman. That's what they did. That's where you come from. The jumbo Sherman come from, because the M6 just didn't do what they wanted it to do. Yeah. Basically, there were many flaws in it. They decided then, if that's not working, we'll try and upgrade its gun. So they tried to put a 90mm gun in it, which works. It got a fantastic platform for it, but they decided the turret was such a mess, it was impractical to use. So that got scrapped. They just carried on with so many issues, and in the end they just decided this is pointless, we're just going to do away with it. So by 1944 there were 40 units built of this tank, and they just never left the US soil. They were used to drive around on the old war bonds route through America, just running over cars and stuff like that. And in the end they all got scrapped, and there's only one left standing. Wow. They did carry on developing kind of this tank in 1945, and you see the M6A2E1, which is a mutant in the game at Tier 8, which was just an M6 predecessors really, and that's basically the M6.
Technically they ended up with a mutant because they didn't know what to do.
Yeah, they only built 2 of them. That had the 105mm gunner. So we're going to go straight into the game now.
Let's get some gameplay, man. What gameplay?
We're on Mountain Pass. We're fitting that 90mm gun that's so hard to use in the turret.
So what stage is this? It's fully upgraded?
This is fully upgraded,
okay, what about your crew?
Fully upskilled crew, everything's up and running. Pretty sweet.
What equipment you got in it? Can't see any.
Equipment wise, we'll cover that later on. We're going to go straight into guns first. 90mm gun, 160 pen.
Okay.
Gives you 240 damage, which is not bad alpha damage for its tier.
That's
kind
good.
Of average, yeah. You'll find this tank's pretty average on a lot of things in its tier. It comes top near most and bottom near others, but as a majority rule, it's quite average compared to others. Fantastic APCR though, 243 pen. Random number, I don't know where they come up with that from, but it's got 243 pen. And you can see what it has got is fantastic degrees of gun depression, 10. 10 degrees, which allows you to do things like this in it that you can't do in a lot of other tanks. Same alpha damage you get with them APCR rounds, 240. Your HE rounds aren't really worth bothering.
Wow. You're
instant. Put holes in things, that 240 is a nice amount of damage. 45 from your HE round gives you 320. It's not really worth bothering with. I do use them in this video. We're going to see it coming up in a minute. When you didn't last long there, did it? And look at that accuracy, 2.3 second aim time, which again for its tier is even near null there. You'll find it averaging out a lot if you look at it.
Quite slow, it annoys me.
The speed of the tank, it's not bad. The acceleration's not good. Good wipe there from the SU-152. We're going to have a little bit of a brawl with him here now.
Okay.
Gonna try and track him. He's facing away from us. He's got a big derp gun on, so I know he's got a reload. I know he's got a long aim time. Every time he moves, I know he's going to have to bloom out, and he's going to be hard to hit us. So we'll make ourselves as small as possible. That didn't work.
Have you got any backup? No. But artillery.
What we have got is what this tank is good at: all down.
Okay.
You can see we're getting all down now. Fantastic at getting all down.
Okay, so you're just popping your turret out technically.
Yeah. Your hull is a T1 heavy hull. No more armour than you had in T1. And we're not sporting a lot up there.
No.
It's not the greatest idea to go flashing it about. What you want to do is just to keep that all hidden. Your side armour's garbage as well. You're going to get HE rounds through that. KV2s will one-shot you through the side.
Oh my goodness.
Your hull is a weakness. It's a pretty big one, and shooting is also a weakness of mine. But the gun as a whole is not that generally bad. Fantastic gun handling, if you know what you're doing.
If you aim properly.
We know he's got a big reload, we know he's got a long aim time, so our chances aren't there.
Sweet.
We've got 2 kills, 7 shots in at this point. The DPM from this gun, we're around 7.89 rounds per minute, which is not bad. which gives you a DPM of...
What was that, 7?
7.89. It's nearly enough 8. And with a gun rammer, I have got a gun rammer on this, that will bring it up even more. And the DPM
you missed again, man.
Yeah, the DPM is practically 1900. It's just a shade below.
Oh, okay. It's quite average.
No, I didn't miss that time.
No.
So we got to get yourself another kill there. You can see the gun depression's fantastic.
It's got pretty good depression, man.
That allows you to play it all down even more, the fact that you can use gun depression. Accuracy is 0.38 on the gun, so...
Oh, again on the corner, man.
Try an angle, angled nicely there. See where we got ourselves sided on slightly to him. He bounced it across his front. We're going to track him there now.
Oh, beautiful.
Fantastic artillery spot. And you're going to see, this is where I switched to my HE rounds. He's only got a sliver of health, I think. I'm not going to risk trying to pop out in any kind of weak spot. I'm just going to splash him. Any small bit I can. 20. I splashed him to 20. I know it was a small part, but 20. For the love of God. Luckily, artillery finished off and switched back to his AP rounds.
That's nicely demonstrated, that HE.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Well, practically all I was doing there is, I knew I wasn't going to be able to pen that part of that tank.
Yeah.
But I thought I could splash him and kill him.
Yeah.
I thought wrong. Not enough.
It was just unlucky, wasn't it?
Yeah. And I don't know what this guy's doing. He's firing shots off all
aim time. Aim time's too slow.
For his engine. That's the old Tiger Japanese version.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know what he's doing sat there. I mean, artillery must be loving me. I seem to be lighting up everything they can shoot at. We're getting a fair bit of support. He's shooting all over the place.
I think he wanted to
You saw him bounce one straight off his turret there. His turret armour is pretty much like a Jumbo Sherman turret. Yeah. You know how hard they are to pen, 152mm frontal armour. Yeah. Pretty much the same. The one thing this has got, and you can see it here, and it's fantastic for it on hills as well. We're not really seeing much hill action on this case. 16.44 power to 8 ratio. Highest. 16.44, which is the highest out of the tier 6 heavies.
That's quite good.
So it gets up to 35 kilometres an hour as well. One thing it doesn't do is go backwards very well.
Okay.
10 kilometres an hour backwards, which is an issue when you need to get out of there. Sometimes you're best off just driving forward and getting actual acceleration.
What are you doing?
There's that accuracy problem you get. I talked about it, 0.38.
Yeah.
The penetration is good enough just to keep firing your standard rounds. You don't want to swap. 106 is pretty good from this 90mm gun. And that Tiger, just making sure the work of that Tiger. See that fire rate's pretty.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad.
You can mince through things pretty quick. I mean, that's the end of the game. 5 kills, 16 penetrating shots.
That's pretty good.
Solid. Absolutely solid.
What's your stats there? Let's show you any. Oh, silver's good.
Make good silver because you don't have to fire your premium rounds much. The one thing this thing doesn't do.
What?
Is have a very nice grind. We spoke about it when it were historically made, so I have the 76mm gun. Yeah. That's what it has. So and that 76mm gun only has 128 pen.
Oh dear.
So, yeah.
For tier 6, 128?
Yeah, it's a bit of a grind.
Okay, didn't realise it was that bad.
I mean, this is next game now. We're going to go straight into it. We're on Steeps.
Steeps.
And we're going to try and get that all down. We're going to push on a fair bit. This is another tier 7 game, I think. I don't think there's any tier 8.
Going on the corner on your own?
Yeah, we're pushing on. Not best tactic really, but I know I can get all down at any moment in it and pretty much bounce whatever's going to come at me. You're going to have a pretty good shot to get it.
Okay. Depends what's around there, doesn't it?
I think there's a Tiger. I'm not sure. We'll
find out in a minute.
What it has got? It's got an average view range, 350 metre, which is average for tier 6 heavies. Poor single range though, 480 metres.
Wow, that's not very good, is it?
But you can see it is mobile.
Yeah, you can see it moves around, doesn't it? Oh, that was nice, that was.
And he decides he's going to take us. He's not fancying that nice, soft, medium panther. He's going to try and take us down.
Why not? I would.
Take a few shots off him. Teammates are helping out. They've pushed a long ways as well. Right, get out of the way of that. Yeah. Get one shot and you can see how bad it is at reversing. Look at the reverse. I know we're going up a little bit of a bank, but it is terrible. I liken it to the Stug. Stug does not like going backwards, and this don't like going backwards either. If you're trying to play this on the front foot, you don't want to be backing up in it.
Now, what you could have done within this, it's a French gearbox.
Yeah, going backwards as quick as possible.
You've got some nice camo on this, actually. I do like your camo.
You like camos, don't you?
Yeah, very nice camo.
And we're going to see that 2.3 second aim time
do
again
it this
here.
then. Only just.
Look at the nipple twist. You always leave them a nipple. The old mercy roll every single time.
Oh, nice one.
That's how good that gun is. It's a tier 5 tank, it can put a massive hole in it. And now we'll get down all down against that Jumbo.
Beautiful.
But there's someone to the left that can see us all. You can see there, even though we're angled, he's not having any trouble going through that. Oh, it's a Firefly.
You're over angle.
Yeah, you can see where that shot come from, pretty much where the flag is. I'm looking in that direction now.
Yeah, your sidearm's rubbish.
I'm trying to pink maps to tell everybody, be careful, there's somebody there.
Yeah.
Jumbo gets across our teammate there, and we're going to try and get all down. Ain't quite got the gun depression to use on that hill.
He must be camping bush behind there, because he's miles away.
He's just on the ridge line at the back of the map. But we've got some tanks in the middle of the map, so let's see if we can get some shots on them.
Yeah,
nice IS tank.
Ooh, look at that. Waiting.
Bop straight in.
Waiting.
That aim time's pretty good as well.
It's okay.
Well, we'll talk about equipment now while we just mince his way through this IS. I got a gun rammer.
Yeah.
I've also got a gun lane drive.
You've got one on?
Yeah.
Wow, what's the...
Vents.
And
just to perk everything up a little bit. Possibly a toolbox, because you don't want to get tracked anywhere in this.
Are you on about perks now?
Yeah, no.
Oh no, equipment. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm going to finish him off. One last shot. Mercy roll. Roll for 230.
Yeah.
Mercy rolls really wind me up. Really. Amazing how many times it happens. To be fair, you still had 124 left there.
Yeah,
pretty high roll to kill him with a shot. Jumbo.
Did you get out else yet then, man?
Well, I'm a bit worried about him spotted. There's that Firefly on the far side that's...
I know, but you're heavy. You should lead in the charge, man.
Not a tier 7 game. You don't lead. You're supporting in this tank, an M6.
Oh, okay.
It's not a brawler.
You're spawning.
Oh, beautiful shot. Beautiful.
That shouldn't have gone through.
You can't brawl in this. You can in a tier 6 match.
Okay.
Your armor will stand up to it. It's not like a T1 heavy. In a T1 heavy in a tier 5 match, which from Tuama can brawl.
Oh, tier 5.
It can go straight and it angle slightly bit, and there's not much to be able to
Here he is.
Swine.
He was camping boost, wasn't he?
Pretty good boss.
Oh, once you've bound him.
Why he sits there, I don't know.
He's taking it for the team, isn't he?
Going to get one blind into it.
Oh, nice
and we'll
one.
track him as well, or down his tracks.
Yeah, nipple
and
again,
he just gets
man.
away. Wait till he's got only a little bit left to
Yeah, he's going to drive someone else and get in.
Anyway, back to M6.
M6, yeah.
So, one thing this has got, which is ridiculous and not very much usable, is an immense artillery-style 30 degrees of gun elevation.
That's useful.
Which is ridiculous, though. It's absolutely 30 degrees. It's 10 degrees more than any other heavy tank at tier 6. It's immense. You could literally sit at the bottom of a cliff and shoot someone on top of it. It's literally artillery-style gun elevation.
It is, isn't it? That's awesome.
It's a fantastic thing to use if you ever get a chance to.
Yeah.
Remember, get below somebody about 30 degrees below them and you're fine.
But remember that. It's a good tip, man.
Another thing you mentioned earlier, we'll talk about it now, the cost of the shells. You mentioned it made silver in the last game.
Yeah.
You can get away with it in a tier H match, 160 pence sometimes. It's either here nor there, so you end up flying the APCR round. The APCR round has got fantastic penetration, 243, but comes at a cost of 4,400 a shell.
That's
which
a lot, isn't it?
Not cheap.
That's a lot.
That can end up. I mean, we made another 54,000 silver there, over 3,000 damage again.
Yeah, not bad.
We played it a bit cowardly there towards the end, but
I wouldn't say it was cowardly. It was just.
It's got the gun good enough to snipe.
Yeah. Well, if you aim properly and you hit stuff.
Yeah. So we're now into Berlin. We're going to push. We've got a KV2 next to us. And we're going to put any holes in anybody. It's going to be that guy. So we're pushing here. What I'm going to try and do here is I'm trying to get all down in these rocks. Kind of
mounds.
Crap or whatever you want to call them.
Debris.
It's not really working at the minute. I'm trying to. Reversing's not the best thing.
Yeah, it needs a buff, doesn't it?
Here we go. We've managed to do it now. Oh, a frostbite.
You don't see many of those.
There's a reason for that one. There's a reason for that. He shoots bank and then his game done max at garage. There's a reason you don't see many of them.
Don't see many.
And here comes the OI experimental. I don't want to take a whack off that guy, but I do.
You did.
I've tracked him anyway. He managed to get shot into his ult. KV1's punging
just hit the KV1,
well.
Man. Just hit him.
I'm just trying to track him
just shoot someone.
Him there. I've got the KV2 behind me. I'm hoping he's just going to reduce him and I'm going to get ult tracking damage.
Luckily.
Somebody hits him for 127.
Luckily he's not shooting. Oh, he's tried to, I think.
Yeah, but he's going to struggle to pen us in. He's bouncing off, you can see him.
Oh, I trolled you that gun. Well, he said the gun was good.
Experimental. He's popped out again. He thinks he's side of zombie. He's got garbage side armor. He thinks he can side scrape with. You can't side scrape with an OI experimental. There's your proof. If only we needed. Into tracks. Look at that. You snap a shot. He just snapped him off. So he's stuck there now. I know he used his repair kit already. Bob, finish him off.
I'd say beautiful, but good, big target.
Gun. There you go. Now, can we slide? Let's have a look at this accuracy. Little tiny channel to get through. Well, another kill.
Yeah, nice.
We're racking up them kills. Like 7 shots, 3 kills. Who's this guy? Oh, it's a VK.
Yeah.
Oh, ammo rack. We've ammo racked him straight away. We're all down. We can't get him. We're going to have to pull.
Got a repair kit, man.
You can see how M6 can be a I don't know what we got stuck on there, but he didn't like it. Whatever it was. Ooh, here he is. He's looking somewhere else. Oh, another kill. And here comes that Boilermaker. We've absorbed one into his tracks. We've got teammates around us. We've got to push her. I mean, he's still picking on me. We bounce a shot at front of him. I bounce off Boilermakers ridiculous amounts of times.
You're not aimed him though.
He's still hitting.
No, true.
Anyway, enough of me ranting about Boilermakers. 878 points. Again, pretty low. This is one thing it does struggle with. Only the KV2 and the ARL have got less kind of stock hit points than this has at 870.
I didn't know that.
It's way down on the rest. You're talking 950 on a VK, which is a lot. So you can see how it's nearly 100 down.
Oh, well, I've got more.
Yeah. So it struggles there. That's the thing. One thing it has got, I forgot to mention it, other than the OI itself, 150 tons, at 58.67 I think tons, one of the second heaviest tier 6, especially with the 35 kilometres of speed you get up to. Good little ramming tank. Misunderused as a ramming tank.
You should ram with this.
Don't go ramming heavies, other heavies. You can ram things that you light tanks, medium, stuff like that. You will do a lot of damage in this tank. Aim for the ammo rack again.
Oh, he wants a piecey on that corner, man.
We're nicely angled here, though. We're nicely
angled.
You
know this bit, I like this bit. I've watched this and I do like what you do here.
Yeah.
Very professionally played, this corner. Look at this. Look at the angle,
garbage side armour, but we still managed to side scrape in this pile of crap.
This is impressive. Look at your angle, and he comes round again, and he can't pen
I'm going to try and track him here, and then I can work angle my best. I just want him to come a little bit more, and he's not going to. I just want him a little bit more, so I risk it, and I get him tracked. And now I'm just going to have a little.
You're going to feed off him.
I'm hoping I can shoot him, track him, shoot him,
he
track
can't
him.
pen your side because you're that much of an angle.
A little bit of side scraping here, but he's struggling. He keeps tracking me, shooting me tracks. I should have tracked him there.
Yeah, should have done.
Ooh, take straight back. I've got to be careful. I know someone's smashing it life out of him. We're tracked. Get tracks back up. We're up and running again now. Look at that acceleration.
Yeah,
again.
Awesome corner play, man.
SU 100. Bosh, another kill. And we're going to finish off this easy 8.
Come on. Oh,
the swine. There's one tank left. Where is he? Let's see if we can hunt him down. 6 kills. We've got a minute. There he is. He's surrounded already.
Yeah,
what a fast tank. You can see its speed's not bad. You see there that KV2 pretty mobile as well. We spoke about the OI in the last video, how slow and immobile. I mean, if you're in an OI now,
you just give up.
That's it.
Unless you're next to it.
Yeah, you're not doing anything. I don't think we're going to get there. Churchill gets killed.
Shame.
Top Gun anyway, 15 shots in. Tracking shot as well, just for good measure. Damaged 8 modules, spotted 4.
That's very good. I like that. Like I say, I like that corner play at the end. Very nice.
You shouldn't technically all be advised to side scraping an M6. It's got terrible side armour. Absolutely terrible side armour. Managed to get a steel wall in it there, 1500 blocked.
Yeah, nice.
Just shy of 3000 damage and 6 kills.
It's very good.
I mean, we've already seen the video we put on of the Pools medal in M6.
Yeah.
This thing can rip for a team pretty quick.
Very good.
I do like it. We didn't get much opportunity to show all-down techniques in there, but it is an all-down tank. You really have to get used to that because you can play through this to get to the T29.
Yeah.
But most people play for the Jumbo, so not a lot of many people see it.
Okay.
So it's underused, if you know what I mean.
Go on, right. Give us some positives.
Right, positives. Its speed, 35 kilometres an hour, along with its weight of 58.67 tons, allows you to ram in it.
Yeah,
so it's a good ramming tank.
It's got good power to weight.
We saw the gun handling, not bad aim time, not bad accuracy. Good rate of fire, good penetration with nice roll damage, pretty good gun. It's not exceptional, but it's solid.
No, it's alright.
Solid.
It's alright.
Fantastic turret armour, 152mm, pretty much same as the Jumbo, same turret near enough.
Okay.
APCR penetration of 243, but take into consideration the 4,000 plus price of buying one of the shells.
So what are we on at the moment? Positives on
it's still on positives.
Oh, still on
trying to mention a negative, while I mention a positive. All down, gun depression, gun elevation. It's got everything when it comes down to that
elevation's
kind of
awesome.
30 degrees is just immense.
It is.
Absolutely immense.
Yeah.
Try and make most of it if you can. I don't know what map really to
Cliff. You play on Cliff. Yeah. Someone's at the top.
Sit at the bottom, right? Negatives now, the all armour. All of it. Frontally, it's same as the T1 Heavy you had at Tier 5, so you've got Tier 5 armour. And a Tier 6 Heavy. You see Tier 8 tanks. So hide that all best you can. Angle it as best you can.
Angle the model.
But remember, your side armour's no good either.
No, it's no good.
HE shells are going to look side of you. KV2's going to look side of you. OI's are going to look side of you.
Everything's going to look side of you.
Side armour's nothing, even though you can side scraping it. I've shown that.
Very nice.
Take into consideration as well, it's got garbage reverse speed.
Yeah.
So if you get yourself into any kind of predicament, remember you're not going to be able to get out of it very fast.
Can't reverse.
Stock, it's not great. Stock, it's just not great at all. 76mm gun with only 128mm penetration.
Yeah.
If our play style, I were talking top tier, you can go brawling. You can use your gun, you can use your armour, it stands up well.
I reckon it would do.
Lower tier, snipe, the gun's good enough for it, support heavy, back up your teammates best you can. You've got the ability to get round, dodge round, take advantages of flanking situations and tanks round buildings. You can get round to the side quick and take advantage and brawl in with your teammates. Use it to its best ability. We already mentioned equipment. I use a rammer, vents and a lay drive. It's up to you.
What about camping boost with camo and binos?
It's not that kind of tank.
It's not a camp boost tank, no.
So that's pretty much it. That's your M6.
But couldn't you take this on a ridge and snipe like a tank destroyer if you wanted to?
In a fashion, because it's got the gun depression 10 degrees and it's also got the turret armour if you spotted to bounce a few shells off.
Okay. The only reason I ask is when I've been playing, I've been a tank destroyer on a ridge and like a heavy pulls up next to me and thinks, I'm going to play tank destroyer style.
It happens all too often, especially on like Louvre for the stuff like that. Everyone likes to sit on a hill at Louvre. You're supposed to go up in that corner and play with all other heavy tanks, not sit next to me here. But yeah, it does happen.
Okay. So I think we've rounded up quite nicely, haven't we?
Yeah, to me the M6 is a fantastic tier 6 heavy. Underused because of the two-way path you can get to the next tank. Some people don't play it, you don't have to. So it gets underused for that thing, but for me it's pretty good. It's solid. It's a fantastic all-rounder. Let down slightly by its hull armour, but it's not horrific by any means. You can still use it. We saw in that game, make most of what armour you've got.
No, nice one.
Underused, underappreciated.
Yeah. Anyway, you're rambling. You're burning minutes, man. So let's call it a wrap. Thank you very much for all the good information. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much for watching. And don't forget, if you like it, subscribe and share many times. Thank you very much. Laters.